Hi, we are going to be extracting honey right now.
Alright, let's get to it. Hey y'all, welcome back to our Kentucky homestead. Today we are going to go down and we're going to take the honey super off top of the beehives. We're going to try to get our honey, so make sure we got some. Hopefully we do. Last time we looked in it about 2 weeks ago, it still needed to be capped. It was about 75% capped. So we're standing next to the chicken coop. But anyway, we're going to go down there and get that. Before we do, I want to explain how we're going to do it. I've got a fuming board that is solid black on the top with a cloth underneath of it. And what we will do, beekeepers in our area, some commercial beekeepers and some just hobby beekeepers like us, swear by this. It's Fisher's Bee Quick. It's all natural. There's no chemicals in it. It's mainly essential oils. But anyway, you soak this fuming board, you soak the cloth part on it, and you put it on top, and it will pretty much flush all the bees out of the honey super. So then you don't have to fight the bees when you get in there to pull out honey. So we're going to do that. We'll give it a few minutes. We'll pull the honey super off, brush off any bees that are left on it, and then we're going to take it in the house and let it sit for just a little bit. We got some more stuff to do this afternoon before it gets dark. But I'll leave a link in the description for this. See if I can find it on Amazon. I ordered it from a local guy here. So I'll see if I can find a link for it. If I can, I'll leave it. So go ahead. So this stuff, here, smell that. Smells good. So this stuff, you just spray it pretty liberally in here. Just soak it real good, real well, grammar wise, I don't know. Soak it real good throughout, and then we're going to go down here. I'm not going to smoke them. I'm not going to smoke the bees because I don't want them filling up on honey real quick. So we'll do that. Put the cap back on here. We'll get a jacket on, gloves, and run down here and throw this on top of the hive. So y'all sit tight. Alright, looks good.
Here, let me get on.
So it's looking good. So we're going to put this fuming board on it real quick. Hopefully flush those bees out. Now there's a trick. So So a quick tip about this, and like the main tip about this fuming board, other than making sure you got it very well soaked. Yes, thank you. Use it on a bright sunny day, real warm sunny day. What it does is it heats up this black top, and then it puts out the smell throughout the hive. And if you notice, I don't know if you all be able to hear it or not, but if you were able to stand here and listen, you can tell this hive is making a lot more noise than that hive. And it's because those bees are moving out because they don't like the smell of it. So it says take about 5 minutes or so to let it empty it out. So we're going to give it about 3 or 4 more minutes, and then we'll check it.
So yeah, the other hive, you can't even hear it.
So while we're waiting on the fuming board to work properly, we're going to look at this hive real quick. This is the swarm that we caught in our swarm trap down the road from the house. I got them moved into a brood box a while back. There's a lot more bees in there now than there was, so that's good. I just wanted to check the numbers of bees and see how they looked overall. But I don't have my smoke, and I'm not going to be messing with them, pulling them out of there, looking at them. Because I'm a big chicken about my bee stings. But they look good. Maybe we'll probably just let them overwinter in a single deep. We probably won't put the second one on there because they still have to draw out about 3 or 4 frames. We're getting ready to go into the dearth period where there'll be no nectar or anything like that, so it's going to take a while to get built back up before the fall.
Did you say dearth?
Dearth? Yeah, it's a period where there's no nectar flowing, no food for the bees. That's when you start seeing them like at the gas station or wherever there's like a public trash can. People throw like a Coke bottle or a Coke can or something in the trash, and the bees will be all over it. They're just getting their food out of it. That's when you know that it's getting tough on nectar flowing. So let's pull this off and check it real quick. Very few bees in it. Alright, so I'm going to pop this off, and we'll put it in the back of the Ranger, haul it to the house, because these things can get pretty heavy with honey if they're full. Look at this real quick, see if there's any. I doubt there's anything in this. I just put this on there to give them some more room a week or 2 ago. I doubt they had enough time or any, nothing in it, which that's fine. Throw this lid back on. But you can see how there's very few bees in here from that fuming board pushing them down and out. Put everything back together. We'll get to the house with it. So we're going to do this one frame at a time so we don't get a bunch of bees in the house. And actually, okay. You can go ahead.
You are going to get the bees hive on. We go feed honey today.
we're gonna be honey, like a bee. Sleep out with to feel better. Chew on you. And then I'm gonna night today. Actually,
What are you talking about?
I'm saying
Have you done?
sleep out with.
So we've got a couple of these frames where none of the cells were capped. So with those, we can just go ahead and load these into our extractor. We don't have to take the cappings off.
We have a fish issue. You want to fix a fish? You want to share?
So on this one, we have a few cells that are capped. So we're going to use a heat gun and try to melt the wax cappings rather than use a heated electric or a electric knife and try to cut them or anything like that. We're going to see how a heat gun works on these. So y'all come over this way. So we got just a standard heat gun. This has got two different settings on it. We're going to use the lowest setting. And you want to hold this over. I'm going to turn it off for a second. You want to hold this over a tank. They sell uncapping tanks, which catch all the wax and everything, and then you can strain out of that later on. But we've got this kind of a dual-purpose tote that we use for butchering meat and stuff. So go ahead and
Wasn't the honey coming out the other side, or is that what you just said?
No, that worked pretty well. Never tried that before, so that worked out well. So put that down in there like that, and then we're going to cover it. Alright, so now we're just going to spin this thing and start slow and then speed it up a little bit. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but I can hear the honey slinging to the sides. Probably could take this off. You're going to have to watch your mic. Come on, stop there too. Alright, these two are done. There's really no honey left in them. And we're just going to keep doing this. We got 10 frames to do. Not expecting to get a whole lot of honey, but it's delicious. Turn it the other way. Stop. Go the other way.
Like this?
Yep. There you go. See all the honey coming out? Keep going.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Is it hard?
Nope.
Nope.
And Dad, look at Maddie.
Check out the movie star.
Dad, can I do it?
Yeah.
Yay.
Here, let's get over. Climb up there. Hold up here. I go this way.
Yeah, Maddie.
Keep going. Is it tough? Oh.
What? Could you take a picture of me waving?
Are you done?
No. I think I just got honey on my toe. Just got honey on the toe.
Are you done?
Okay, yes, I did. What? I can't help myself. There's a really... There we go. Okay, it was not happening. Okay.
So we got the honey extracted. We want this up above a little bit, just so the stuff can drain out. So what we got here is a honey sieve. It's got two different size filters on it. One is, I don't know what the size of them are, but one's bigger than the other. So we're gonna set these over top of our honey bucket. This bucket's got a little honey gate on it, and this is what we'll actually be bottling out of. So we're gonna set this here under the table, put this over top of it, and then pull it in on a lid so it doesn't fall off. And then we're going to put a lid on this, because this might take a little bit for it to drain out. I'm not sure. I don't want any flies getting down it. So we're going to scoot this over, kind of line it up a little bit, and then just open this up and let it roll. Always make sure that your little wing nut on your honey gate is tight and it's shut tight, because you don't want all your hard work going out all over the floor. That'd be a bad day. But this is actually, it's filtering out pretty quick. You want some honey?
Just a little.
Put a little honey in the tea.
Boop. Okay, keep going.
You're gonna do it. Gosh, turn. Can't hold it too well. So getting the last little bit out of this thing can be tough. When you don't have a couple 100 pounds a year, you want to get every last drop. You don't want to let any of it sit. So we got most of it out. We're gonna let this sit for a little bit. We might even use that heat gun on the sides of it, try to get that honey to go down a little quicker, settle at the bottom. We'll end up having to get a little bit more out of this later tonight. But we're gonna go ahead and get take the filters off and start bottling some of this out of out of the honey bucket. Before we get going, we want to see how much honey we've got, so we're going to weigh it real quick. It's almost 25 pounds. 24.8, not bad. Alright guys, we are done extracting our honey. We've got 24 pounds. Don't pay attention to her in the background. She's tired. We just got the kids in bed. It's like 11 o'clock. But that's the way it is in the summertime. You work until bedtime. So we did kind of create a little trap for something. The honey in this honey gate here, it's got a little lip down at the bottom to where there's always a little bit of honey that won't come out of the thing. So we've improvised, and let me see how we turn around here. Created this handy dandy trap to where the chair's against the cabinet, tilted backwards of course. The extractor's on the table, leaning into the chair. That way we can get every little drop of honey out. I'll show you this real quick here. You can see I'm getting a little stream of honey that we wouldn't normally get. So we'll check on that in the morning, and we will see how much we'll go. Hopefully we got another jar in the morning. But thank you for watching our video. If you would, check out our channel and do me a favor and share this video, or take your favorite one off of our channel, share it on your Facebook page or social media, send it to a friend or a family member, something like that. Help us get our subscriber count built up. So thank you all for watching. Have a great week.